Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. So let's talk about this week's update and then talk about the developer's notes, which I am a bit late to it. It was released somewhere last week, right? So let's talk about everything that's happening in the month of March. So hopefully we get an idea of a perspective, like what general idea characters that we try to save for, right? Especially right now, this week, there's nothing special, alright? You can see the patch notes has been released. We have Leatrice coming on this particular week. Alright, so we're gonna have a special pickup draw for Leatrice Rodev's Star. Alright, so I'm sure if you guys have not yet recruited her, make sure you guys recruit her. You get one copy of her for free from the inn. Alright, so I believe you got a complete chapter. Let me see. The one that she appears is this one. I believe you beat this chapter. This is chapter 8, I believe, right? So after you beat this particular chapter, you will be able to recruit her from the pub. Alright, she will appear there. I've already recruited mine in the tavern, so make sure you guys do that, right? So that's something to consider. So she's gonna appear randomly right here. You have to use your scroll. I do think that she should be a priority right now because by recruiting her and by owning one copy of her, right, you are going to get a free 10 ticket when the event comes. Alright, so you basically just recruit that for every copy that you have. And if you want to go the extra mile, I did this last month for Yuri. You can also go to this shop right here. In the shop, alright, so there's this selector. Costume selective enhancement that you can use to power up your characters. Now you can use this on Leatrice if you want. You can use this on her, get her up to +2, and if you want to, just to get the extra 10 ticket. Now is it worth it or not? I would say generally for Leatrice, I would say she's a pretty good character overall. I would say she's one of the better ones. Alright, so if you look at the potential that she can bring to the table, she's a little bit difficult to use if your version is not yet maxed or at least +3, alright, because it's a very high cost. As you can see, if I bring up the upgrade preview, at +0 you don't get anything, +1 you get increased damage, +2 you also get increased damage, but +3 is where the SP reduced from 6 SP to 5 SP. And if you max the potential liberation, this will be reduced to 4 SP, which is very, very usable. Alright, obviously I prefer the maid version. I think the maid version at 3 SP is going to be way cooler. But this particular version, definitely, I think Leatrice is one of the better damage dealers in the game, right? I think for fire type physical, she might actually be up there. Maybe the best right now, comparable to Anastasia or Rubia. Like, it's gotta be one of these three. So, I definitely think it's worth it if you want to do that, just to take advantage of the selector, just to get the extra 10 tickets or so. Now, like I mentioned, we will be getting that for this week. Alright, we are going to get Leatrice. If you're on the pool, I don't really recommend pulling, but at least if you can afford it, if you can go to +3, that's going to be where the SP decrease is at, right? And then 4 SP is going to be if you upgrade the potential liberation. Make sure you guys are farming that stones every single day. Easy stones to farm. So let's talk about everything else that's happening. We also will be having the not Mirror Wars, the Fiend Hunter. Alright, we're going to have a new season of Fiend Hunter, that as well. I did manage to get Luna Piercer from a free pool. I can show you guys. This is my particular version. This is pretty crazy actually. I did get like kind of a crazy stat right there. Attack percent, crit damage percent, attack percent. Very, very good substat BBS as well. So yeah, this is... I got super lucky with her gears. She's definitely one of my strongest damage dealer, especially right now. It's the fire season for, you know, tackling a lot of stuff. So let's look at the developer's notes. Alright, so this was released somewhere last week. Alright, so what are they improving upon everything? So you can see there will be an improvement regarding the use of up to 3 combat teams, alright? So there is still insufficient variety of characters based on attributes and types. We've determined that requiring the use of 3 combat teams to clear up to level 10 is causing stress. This is for the Fiend Hunter, and they might consider changing it. Therefore, we plan to limit the use of combat teams to a maximum of 2 until level 10. Additionally, we aim to provide a slightly easier difficulty for the Fiend Hunter up to level 10 compared to the original design. Alright, so they are going to try to reduce the difficulty for Fiend Hunter. Alright, so I'm sure you guys are aware, recently we got the Fiend Hunter can use up to 3 teams, and I know a lot of new players might not have that many characters, that many teams, right? And that's going to be a problem for a lot of players. The barrier to entry there is higher, right? The second improvement is related to the retry requirement for critical hit success. Critical hit success. Okay, this is something that is very annoying, especially if you try to crit, right? And not every character has 100% crit rate. The development team has been contemplating on how to improve the fatigue related to the issue of this. In Fiend Hunter, using more than one team has led to longer combat times, causing increased fatigue. Alright, despite planning the use of multiple teams to provide enjoyment in using various characters, the intention seems to be overshadowed by the critical hit retry issue. Yes, I can definitely assure you, this is very annoying because I have to like do certain tries, multiple tries to get like my Angelica to crit, especially Angelica is very crit heavy, crit reliant character, right? To address this, we are considering a direction that allows strategic use of critical hits. The upcoming update on February 29th, okay? So the GuitarRock will increase a mechanism that increases critical hit probability of characters deployed under certain conditions. Okay, so we'll see how this goes, right? The Fiend Hunter is not there yet. The third improvement is addition of mid-battle saving system. Alright, due to the extended duration of Fiend Hunter battles, the fatigue associated with retrying after making a mistake has increased. To elevate this, we have determined that adding a convenience system, allowing the saving of progress, or reverting to a previous state during battles is necessary. Okay, so once the review is completed to a publicly shareable level, we will inform you through developer notes. Very cool. Alright, I like that. Address the issue of crashes. I don't really experience that fortunately, but I can see... have I experienced any crashes in Brown Dust 2? I haven't experienced any crashes in Brown Dust 2, but that's because I played on a PC client. Alright, if you guys are not aware, Brown Dust 2 has a PC client. I am playing that right now. Mine is a PC client, right? So there's that. I can see if you're running on phone, maybe there's some issue. So we have prepared a lot of content for the February update. We apologize for the inconvenience caused by not refining the details. Okay, that's fair. Alright, so next will be a March Story Pack 12, a Black Feather. So I believe the story is going to be all about Grandhilda. If you guys have seen her, very cool. This is going to be what happens after chapter 11. I'm not going to spoil it if you guys haven't played it through. I love the story of Brown Dust 2. Very, very underrated in my humble opinion. The story is... it's not bad, alright? It's not... I'm not saying this is the best story in the gacha game, but I think it's definitely above average. For me, I will give it like a... for now, I would say 8 out of 10. I wouldn't call it a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 yet, but I would say 8 out of 10 for sure. We are also getting a new first season event in March, School Crisis. Guess who they are bringing back? Justia is coming back, I assume. The Justia schoolgirl, right? Okay, so this is going to happen from March 14th to March 28th, okay? Very, very cool. So we're going to get Glacia as well. Oh, Glacia. Okay, so I've been waiting for the longest time ever, right? So the truth is, Glacia right now is a little bit underwhelming as a tank because she only has one costume. I can see her potential being above other defenders, above most other tanks if she has multiple costumes. She's actually really, really good. I actually like her ability. She has the ability to taunt. She also has the ability to revive and has 2 lives, right? If she dies, she revives with 50% HP at +0. So for 4 SP, I think that's pretty cool. I can see if she has one more costume that can increase damage reduction or something, she's gonna be pretty good. I would really hope to see that, alright? Alongside with that, we also get Rafina and Therese. Okay, so March 2nd season Operation Mo. Oh. So March 2nd season event Operation Mo will run for 2 weeks, from March 28th to April 11th. Wait, what is this event? Jaden, the ultimate otaku in school, has lost his Mo. Okay, so it's all about... wait, Jaden is getting more costumes. If that's the case, I would say that's pretty good. I hope that some of the 4 stars, right? Like in Jaden's case, he is a 4-star, right? It would be kind of interesting for him to get, you know, to get another costume, because right now he only has 2 costumes. Like, I would really appreciate it if some of the 4 stars or some of the 3 stars actually get some additional costumes, or if they can introduce more along the way. That would be kind of cool, right? Because that's what makes these gacha games cool. Not every character has to be a 5-star, but at the same time I understand that, you know, the 5-star characters are usually the one that sells the most. March pickup notice. So many users will not have noticed the 2 season events taking place in March are set in the School of Character Pack 1. Okay? The concept of March's new costume is school uniform. Okay? So Therese's new costume. Oh. So Therese is going to have new costume alongside with Glacia and Rafina. Therese the nursing student, Glacia the queen of disciplinary committee, and Rafina the gaming otaku. So, oh, that's going to be pretty cool. So all of them are not limited, as you can see, right? So a costume pickup schedule, all of them will be added to the Powder of Hope shop, Powder of Hope shop, Powder of Hope shop, and Powder of Hope shop. So Medical Club Therese, Disciplinary Committee Glacia, Game Club Rafina, and Magic School Professor Shirazad. So if you are looking to save or pull, I would say right now, maybe currently Rubia is still a better character. Although that might change later on. I haven't looked at the skills, but I have a feeling Therese is going to be a defender, right? She is a defender somewhat, but I do like her default costume as well. So that's going to come later on. So as you can see, all of them are going to have their exclusive gear as well. Okay, so what is this? Future costume supply policy. Very interesting. Currently, there's a recognition from the development team that there's a shortage of magic type characters and costumes compared to physical types. Yes, definitely. Magic teams definitely is like kind of lacking compared to physical. So that's something to consider. Okay, so for the first quarter of 2024, the focus was on creating event story-based costumes that were planned in the later half of the previous year. Consequently, a higher number of physical type character and costumes were introduced. We're preparing to introduce magic type characters and costumes from the second quarter onwards. As mentioned, a new fire element magic character is also scheduled to be introduced on the second quarter. Efforts will be made to maintain a balance in character and costume diversity based on type and attributes in the future updates. Alright, I would love to see this because right now like magical characters are really lacking. In terms of like Celia, Eclipse, Alstin. Raw is physical, right? That's pretty much it, right? And then we have like Angelica is kind of like in the middle. Yeah, it's like if you think about it, a lot of elements are a little bit lacking in terms of the magical based characters. So that's something to consider, and I'm glad that they are addressing it right here. Mirror War improvements. Many people gave their opinions on improvements on Mirror War, and the development team continued to hold various discussions. Okay, so So we have changed the overall rules, keeping battles and background battles. However, we thought that there are many users who currently enjoy Mirror Wars that we need to thoroughly check on the overthrowing the system. I think Mirror Wars is something that a lot of people complain about as well. What do you guys think, right? I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, because 40 battles per day is a lot, right? Like for me, I can just leave it running in the background, but I can see that can be annoying for some, right? As characters and costumes continue to be added, the combat changes a lot, so we thought we could provide a variety of fun, even if we maintain the existing system. The decision was made to improve the system's completeness while maintaining the basic rules of the current Mirror War so as not to increase the stress caused by PvP content and to avoid harm to users enjoying it. So reflection of the Elo rating system. So let's see, before and after. Victory points earned and deducted are reflected as fixed values. After the change, the point earned and deducted depending on the score difference with the opponent. Yeah, I think this is how it should be. I think in the first Brave Knight or the first Brown Dust, it's actually like this. So if you fight an enemy who is like higher rank than you, and if you win against them, you get more points, right? If you guys play counter side, that's how it was last time. So if you fight an enemy who are like in a lower rank than you, but let's say you are in Challenger and you fight somebody that's like lower rank than you, they are in like Diamond, and you win against them, you get like barely any points. And I think that's sort of like to balance it in a way. The larger the score difference with the opponent, the more victory points are earned or deducted. Okay. So that's kind of cool. New tiers and promotion. So there will be a majority of users are distributed between Platinum and Diamond are always remain in a similar tier. So the fun of moving up the tier is lacking. To solve this problem, we are introducing a new tier, is it? So Ruby and Sapphire, holy, they are actually putting what they have in the first Brave Knight or Brown Dust in this game as well. So Ruby and Sapphire is also a tier that was available in the first Brown Dust or Brave Knight, right? So as long as you get more rewards, upgrade rewards will be added, so you get a certain amount of rewards each time you increase the tier. Okay, so that's fair, right? Fighting Spirit acquisition. Previously, the same amount of medal and Fighting Spirit was earned regardless of the tier. Alright, we plan to add various items to the medal and Fighting Spirit exchange to improve the use of it. Okay, that's fair. So right now, the most things that you can get are like, what are the useful stuff that you get, right? Ideally from the PvP. And of course, a lot of people do neglect PvP, and I get it, right? So for me, my advice to you guys is to just, you know, just play, like for me, I'm like diamond rank. I just sweep it every single day. But if you go to the shop, you definitely get some 4-star rank up stars and you definitely get this costume. What they can also do is they can consider adding one more costume, but I think that would be too much. But for now, none of these are like extra crazy ridiculous stuff, right? They are all like something that like veteran players don't really need that. Like new players, sure, they could benefit from those for sure. Second improvement of home menu, okay, there will be added touch motion and voice addition. So when you touch the character in the illustration, there will be voice, okay, that's something that a lot of gacha games do. Home menu layout quantity increase. The number of cutscene and illustrations that can be placed on the home increased from 5 to 10. Oh, alright, that's pretty cool. BGM playlist addition. A playlist function has been added on the BGM home menu. I like this feature. You know, more games need to have that feature. Nikkei has that as well, so I'm glad that the game is having that. Yeah, for those of you who love customize to put your favorite songs in the home menu. Change of the pop-up display function. A time upon first login, okay. Addition of option setting function during battle. So we are also going to add skill cutscenes during battle. Okay, that's cool. Field character settings. Previously, the characters used in the battle placed on the field in the same way, making it difficult to see your favorite characters or costumes on the field. Oh, I understand this. So this one is a little bit annoying. I hope they change this as well. So what happened is right now, the game is forced. If you put your supporter and they always move first, ideally, like if you guys play the game, you always have supporters move first, right? For example, Arenes will always move first in the battle. And then you can see my first chibi is always Arenes. So I want to put my other chibi to be in front, but I can't because it reflects on how it is in battle. So they are going to change how it works now. You can freely set 1 to 5 field characters. Hurrah! New talent skill overpower. Allows you to subdue battle encounter monsters in the field without combat. When you activate the talent overpower, an icon that can be overpowered is displayed. When you hit with a dash, you can immediately obtain a battle reward for that monster. Overpower is added as a talent skill for Leatrice and Alec. Yo! Yo, this is good! Yo! So basically, if you do this in the battle, right? If you go to the battle and you try to do this, zoop at the monster, you literally destroy them. You don't have to enter the battle at all. I like that. Alright, overpower. As long as your combat power is higher, is it? Okay. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. At least in the normal and hard, that's going to be... Leatrice might actually be the meta. I need to recruit her, man. I need to recruit her from the pub. By the way, Leatrice is free anyways, right? Consider getting her. So 4 new skill cutscenes. Sherazade Magic School Professor. Ooh. Leatrice Angel of Destruction. Alright, very good. Alice Codename O. Wow. Helena Top Idol. Okay, so all 4 of these are hot waifus. Damn. So yeah, I'm really glad we got 4 more characters. But recently I've been seeing a lot of people complaining that why are there no dudes in this game, right? And some people are like wishing that there were more dudes. And I get it, right? It's all hot chicks with big, huge assets, massive assets. I don't mind it. I'm a big fan of, beautiful looking girls, but I can see the complaint. Some people would prefer some guys in the game. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys prefer like once in a while you get some dudes in the game? Or are you guys okay with mostly waifus? Because there are some guys in the game, right? There's like Austin, there's like Jaden, there's Cry. But it's mostly waifus, right? There's Grey and stuff. But yeah, hopefully those will get some love in the future as well. But hey, that's gonna be it for today. Let me know what you guys think of everything in the developers notes. As always, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like if you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Make sure you guys, yeah, Leatrice is coming. So if you want to consider getting her costume, chapter 7. As you can see, I don't think I've recruited her yet. She shouldn't be a priority. Alright, if you haven't gotten Leatrice, Diana, those should be a priority. Alright, but she could be considered, if you want to use her in your home screen menu whatsoever. Alright, bye. See you guys soon.